Power electronics, it is a very important subject in diploma. Not only in diploma, it is same subject will also come in BTech. And the subject very important for other competitive exams like SSC JEE, ESET, GENCO, Transco, DISCOM and other competitive exams. So let us going to discuss about this subject, power electronics. Let us see what is the history of the power electronics. So here in a 1950, vacuum tube rectifiers were used. The main disadvantages of vacuum tube rectifier is that they have huge voltage drop in order to up to 30 volts. After invention of the semiconductor devices, that voltage drop 30 volts reduced to 1 or 2 volts. So finally, vacuum tube in 1950s, vacuum tube rectifiers are replaced by the semiconductor devices. Silicon control rectifier invented in 1956 and commercially available in the market from 1957. It is introduced by the General Electrical Company located in the USA. In a mid 1960, BJT was used at a frequency ranges 10 to 20 kHz. In 1970, MOSFET was invented with a operating frequency 200 kHz to 1 MHz. So from here, the efficiency of the devices improved from BJT to MOSFET. In 1980, further improved conversion efficiency by using the IGBT switch. So after invention of the IGBT switch, the efficiency of the device is increases above 90%. In 1992, MCT was developed. This MCT act like a ideal switch. Okay, so present days mostly SCR were used. The SCR, the available rating in a market is that 10 kV, 10 kV voltage and 3000 amperes with a power handling capacity with a 30 megawatts. So this is the introduction history of the power electronic devices. So let us see what is the concept of the power electronic devices. Right, the power electronics deals with partly power engineers and partly electronics engineers. Actually, it is a deals with the conversion control of electrical power. The main power electronic deals with the conversion control of electrical power. How what conversion means? It AC to DC or DC to AC or frequency conversion. Okay, DC to DC conversion. So like this example, control means we have to control the voltage from one range to another range or current or power. So like this. Okay, so actually the main concept of power electronics is that it deals with conversion and control of electrical power. How we are converting means by wave shaping of voltage, current or both using the fast power semiconductor devices. So let us see the one example. So how conversion is takes place. So just this is assume that this is the AC voltage. Now I want to convert this AC voltage into DC voltage like this. Here, so this is the AC voltage, just this is the DC voltage. So this is the DC voltage. So if you observe, so what is the happening here? The wave shape is changed from AC to DC. Like this, we are changing the electrical power by using the power semiconductor devices. So finally, the main concept of the power electronics is that it is mainly deals with conversion control of electrical power by wave shaping of voltage, current and both using the fast switching semiconductor devices. So let us see what is the general configuration of the power electronic system. So just assume that, so here power supply is given. Okay, so this power, just assume that power supply So power supply is given. So here this is the power supply. Power supply nothing but assume that is AC. Okay. So this is the DC load. Just assume that load DC load. This load require the DC supply. Okay. So but we have a source is that AC. Okay. By putting the one power electronic devices, connecting the power electronic devices to AC supply, then it will convert AC to DC, and that output of the DC given to the load. So like this, we are power electronic system going to be used. So what is the main advantages of the power electronic devices? So let us see the main advantages of the power electronics. So it has a high efficiency. The main advantages is that it has a high efficiency. So already we discussed that. So in a olden days, in olden days, power in olden days vacuum tube rectifier used. So that vacuum tube rectifiers having the huge voltage drop. So in order to 30 volts. So that decrease it to, okay, after invention of the semiconductor devices, that voltage drop reduced to 1 or 2 volts. So that's why it has the high efficiency and low power losses, and it is also high reliability, long life and less maintenance, because power electronic devices mostly don't have any rotating part. So that's why it gives a long life. So fast and dynamic response. So and also small in size. So small in size. Next, cost of the power semiconductor devices little bit high, but in bulk production, so cost of the power electronic devices going to be decreased. Application. Let us see the applications of the power electronics devices which were used in the industrial application. Let us see the first industrial application. In industrial application, industrial furnaces are blowers, fans, compressors, rolling mills, textile mills, and cement mills. So in these devices we were used. So next, residential application. Already we know that in residential application, in many places we were using the power electronic devices like air conditioning, lighting, space heating, refrigerators, fans, vacuum cleaners, washing machines, so etc. Next, aerospace application. In aerospace application, so we have a in aerospace application used aerospace application, they were used the satellites. Okay, that satellites having the different kinds of the sensors and meters. So that different devices will be operating at a different frequency and a different power supply. So that's why by using the power electronic devices, we can achieve the that frequency and voltage ranges. So here in some examples is there space shuttle applications, satellite power supplies, aircraft. So these are some example in aerospace application. Let us say commercial application. Commercial means in commercial, so we use the central ACs, advertising mainly, and office equipments like computers, UPS, and light dimmers, flashers. So in this we were used the power electronic devices. Next is transportation. In transportation, so battery charger, traction, control of electrical vehicles, locomotive, electric locomotive. Okay, so in this device, in this we were used the power electronic devices. So next, telecommunications. So telecommunication applications is battery chargers and power supplies. Utility system. In utility system, mainly we were used in HVDC transmission system. So HVDC means high voltage DC transmission. Next, excitation system. Excitation means synchronous motors is there. So synchronous motors are generated. They require the excitation. So that in that application we were used the for electronic devices. So war compensation. War compensation means reactive power compensation. So and circuit breakers, boilers. Next, so which devices available in a power? Which devices we were used in a power electronics mostly. So this 15 devices we were used in a power electronics. So first device is that the so total devices is called as a thyristor family. Okay, so first device is that the SCR means silicon controlled rectifier. Next device is that DIAC means bidirectional diode thyristor. Triac means bidirectional triode thyristor. GTO SCR means gate turn off SCR. And SUS means silicon unilateral switch, SBS silicon bilateral switch, ACSR asymmetrical SCR, okay, LASCR light activated SCR, RCT reverse conducting diode, okay, SIP static induction type thyristor, MCT mass controlled thyristor, FET CTH, so FET controlled thyristor, programmable unijunction thyristors, so Shockley diodes. So these all devices we were utilized in various applications. So let us see the one by one each devices. So just these are the circuit symbols for 15 devices. Previously we discussed about the 15 devices. These are the first device is the silicon control rectifier. Simply it is called as a SCR, and also it is also called as a thyristor. So SCR having the three terminal devices, anode, cathode and gate. So this is the just general symbol. This is the layout. This general layout of this SCR. So this is the VI characteristics, and it having the three terminals. Similarly, diac means bidirectional diode thyristor. So here this is the circuit symbol only consisting of two terminals T1 and T2. This is the internal structure and VI characteristics. So mainly it consists of two terminals. Next, triac means bidirectional triode thyristor. So here two thyristors are connected opposite direction, then it will be formed the triac. This is the internal configurations and VI characteristics. It is also having the three terminals. Next, GTO SCR. GTO SCR. So same like SCR symbol, same, but gate gate terminal is little bit changed. So this is the GTO SCR. So this is the VI characteristics. So it is also having the three terminals. Next is silicon unilateral switch. So these are just general symbol for silicon unilateral switch. This is the internal configuration. It is also having the three terminals. Next is SBS. SBS means silicon bilateral switch. Just nothing but SUS is connected in opposite to each other. Then it is the formed SBS. So this is the internal configuration and VI characteristics. It is also having the three terminals. So next SCS. SCS means silicon controlled switch. So silicon controlled switch having the four terminals: anode, cathode, and anode gate is there, cathode gate is there. So this is the internal configuration. VI characteristic it having the four terminals. ASCR, asymmetrical SCR. This is the general configuration. So it is also having the T terminal. LASCR means light activated. When light fall on the SCR, it will be activated. So this is the general symbol, internal structure. So it is also having the three terminals. Next, RCT. RCT means reverse conducting thyristor. Reverse conduction thyristor. This is a circuit symbol, and it is also having the three terminals. SITH, static induction thyristor. So this is the general symbol for the SIT. So it is also having the three terminals. So next, MCT. So MCT means mass controlled thyristor. So here, so this is the, so transistor just divided into half part, then it will be, so just it will become, so just for remembering purpose. So this is the symbol for MCT, the internal structure, and so it is also having the three terminals. FET CTH. FET CTH means just connect the one MOSFET here in the gate, across the gate. Same, this is the thyristor symbol. So it is also having the three terminals. PUT. PUT means programmable unijunction transistor. It is a programmable thyristor. So this is that, it is also having the three terminals. Next, Shockley diode. Shockley diode, and Shockley diode having the only two terminals, right? So this is the various power electronics devices we were used in a different kinds of application. So why power electronics important? Because so how smartphone evolution takes place, that much of evolution takes place by the power electronic devices. So let us see. So cell phone revolution. So in olden days they were used the telephones that having the wire, okay. Then afterwards improved version is that phones just used wireless phones. Then now we are using the smartphone. So that much of how evolution takes place, that much of the evolution takes place by the power electronic devices, right? So power electronics means so smartest way to control the electrical power, okay. So it have a good future. So next, each and every device we will discuss in a detail.